Well, we are live here. Hello to all of our friends. Jeff here, coming to you live from Hobby Lobby here in Coral Springs, Florida. And man, this place is huge, and they got a massive selection of Christmas decorations here for 2019. And like half the store is nothing but Christmas here. So I thought I'd come by and show you tonight because everything here is 50% off right now. So I was going to turn the camera around here, and we're going to start kind of back over here a little bit. So we're going to come around here to the first aisle that they've got here. And so you can see they're clearing out a lot of the fall stuff. But man, it's just Christmas central all over here right now. So everything in the store here, Christmas related, is 50% off. And if you know Hobby Lobby, they're like big on all of the kind of blessing signs and the thankful signs and stuff like that. They do a lot of retro stuff here. So we're gonna start right over here. At the end, they got this section here with football stuff right here. So if you, very nice. What's up, Rolinda? So here's some of the things they got here for football. This would be good for playing in your Super Bowl parties here. And hey, we even got stuff here for our Jewish friends here as well. So, but anyway, look at them. They got all a series of stackable boxes and storage bins and stuff like that here. And what I like here is these little guys here. So you've got more of these round boxes here. And then coming up over here, you can see they've got some of the retro mats here for the front, your front door here. The holliest, jolliest bunch of all lies here. So this is $14.99, and that'll be 50% off of that. So just remember, as you look at all of these, everything here is going to be 50% off. Some of these are kind of like, I don't know, because they're made with carpets. They look like they're just made out of carpet and nothing fancy there. So here's some more of the storage that they've got up top there. And then here they have storage for all your baked goods, all your cookies and stuff like that you're gonna make and bake. But what I want to show you is some of these paintings. These paintings up top here are really cool. These remind me of the old Christopher Radko stuff that they used to do back in the early 2000s here. So let me zoom in a little bit here. And I don't know if, yeah, these are 50% off as well. So as you look up at, so these are the kind of stuff we used to see from Christopher Radko on the tapestries and the little tree skirts that they used to make. So they got a lot of nice paintings along the top here. Especially these wildlife ones. These look really, really nice here. That one says Winter Wonderland in red. Some of these look really cool up top there. That one up there with the lantern is kind of cool. Let's back up a little bit there. So yeah, anyway, wanted to remind you guys that tonight at 8:30 we're doing a premiere of our latest video on a remodel that we did in a bathroom where a 91-year-old widow that we know had a devastating leak in her condo, and her shower, their shower pan leaked onto the neighbor down below. So we came in and did a whole redo on that from the ground up. What's the price range on which? You're talking about these paintings? So here's some of the prices on them. They range in price, but they're mostly pretty affordable. These things are cool here too. These are tree toppers. They got different types here. These are mostly 20 bucks, but again, these are all going to be 50 off here. Got a couple of nicer ones there too. Now the stuff you see up here, they don't have, if they do, I can't see them, but these are kind of reminiscent of what you used to see as a kid on the shopping centers and the malls, you know, hanging from the street lights. And they got these giant lollipops here and the gigantic hanging candy canes there. Hey, and don't forget, you got the car costume. This is the reindeer with the with a nose that you can put on the front of your car here too. So this is $20, and that's of course 50 off of that. And they have here probably the nicest front door wreath hangers, of certainly better than the ones you get at Walmart and Target, that's for sure. And as you look down here, I mean, this is just, they have the most complete set here at Hobby Lobby of all of these Christmas wreaths and garlands and everything here. It just goes all the way down the aisle there, and they range in price from like 150 and downward. And then you get these metal signs here too. So these are interesting signs here, giant snowflake. But here, just take a look at the texture on all of these. It's like, it's one design after another here. So this one here is $80. This one here is $60. And remember, these are all 50 off here. And as you walk down the line, you can just see how each design is different, but yet they're all pretty intricate. This is definitely stuff like you don't find over at Target here. Like this here, the cranberries there. This looks more of a tropical. Got holly and the ivy there. Got some more berries. Yep. So what I want to see is right around on this side. There's just basic ornaments there. But we had here. All right, so here's, you know, most of their trees look kind of, they are artificial trees, but they look kind of, there's some better ones down at the end here. And they got a Rudolph here. And so this guy is, survey says, oh, 70 bucks. But remember, that's 50 off of that. And they've really gotten impressive this year with their ornaments. A lot of these are Robert Stanley's. And he's sort of become the new Christopher Radko with some really impressive designs on the ornaments that are getting, like this one here. This looks very much like the type you would see from Christopher Radko about 10, 15 years ago. So they got all sorts here. Hey, if you're hungry, you got popcorn here. You got bagels here, pineapples, gum, a lot of the retro type stuff here as well. Yeah, so they've gotten pretty, and the ornaments here are priced pretty cheap. Most of them are in the $10 to $15 range here. And they got lots of hobbies here. Hey, look at this. You got here from Lost in Space. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger. So they got all sorts of automobiles. You got cameras, hobbies, planes, trains, automobiles. So these are the ones here that also look like the Christopher Radko type. And these are pretty cheap. They're, you know, $11.98. $11.99. So if you can't afford the Christopher Radkos, this is where you come. Now here they got these nice sets here. These are $30 sets here. These are the more intricate, elegant type ornament sets here. So this says $30, but it, you know, 50 off of that. This one's really cool here with the blue ones here. And they got all different colors here. Here's more of the traditional red and white. Okay, now I want to look at some of these trees here. So here, this one is probably reasonably decent looking here. This is the fast shape flocked. So this one is 7.5 feet tall, and it has 600 LEDs. Now, you know, my rule of thumb is usually 100 lights for every foot of tree. So for a 7-foot tree, you really should have, this is a 7.5 foot tree, you really should have 750 lights on here. But that doesn't look too bad. So this one is half off at $250. The only thing about this is, you know, some of the newer trees this year, you're allowed to change colors. The lights can go from clear to multi. So this tree doesn't have that. And some of the trees you can control the color from your phone. Just change the color there. This one doesn't look too bad, but I think they overdid it with the snow on this one. So that's a $500 tree, marked down to $250 here. What I like is these shorter ones here. So this tree right here, that one says that's their everyday price. Oh yeah, so this is half off of the everyday price of $79.98. So they have a small version of it that's a 3-foot, and then they have a 4.5-foot version of it for $99. These other ones look, this one they just look kind of fake. They don't even look real. This other one here looks a lot nicer. So that one's $3.50. That's half off. So that one looks nice. This one looks somewhat real. Other than that, for the trees, I mean, they all just kind of, They're not as good as the ones at Home Depot and at Costco. You got to go see them. So now here they have all of the little artsy kind of wood ornaments here, and the smaller plastic ones here. All right, and as we come out here into the middle here, so the first thing we see here is some of the mugs. Hey, by the way, how does the signal quality look, folks? Because when we were testing the speed test before we started here, it seemed like the upload speed was running a little slow in here. And look at this, you got this Olaf here. That's a cookie jar. Yeah, so let us know in the comments if you can see the signal okay. Then here they have a lot of these older retro. This section right in here seems to be a lot of retro stuff here. I'll show you around this side here. So if I remember from the other day when we came in here, most of these were like $20 to $30 and half off. You get these angel tree toppers here. This one's like real furry, very elegant. You get some Santas there. And then here you got what looks like birdhouses here, and also the artificial gingerbread houses. I prefer these really, because do you really want to go through the trouble of making that kit? And then it sits there for weeks and nobody eats it. So here's some of the other things. Now on the back side here, they have a sign. We picked up one of the signs in here the other day, which, let me see if I'll show it to you back here. You can barely see it back in there. See that? It says Christmas Blend Hot Cocoa. So we got that sign the other day. And they got other signs in here too, in the back there. And here's some of the retro. They got that retro TV scene there for Christmas. So this guy here is $1.99, and I'm assuming half off of that. That looks like an advent calendar there. Retro style. So here you got some more of these electric kind of trees here. And here's your abominable dude. These things here, I don't know what is up with these. But now here they have more of the tinier type ornaments here. And here you start to get into some of the elegant stuff here, like this right here. They've got it broken up into nice colors. So you got the silver and the white stuff here. And they've got these deers, these metal deer, that are really nice. If you can get a good light shine on them, they'll reflect back nicely. These guys are $39.99. They'll be 50 off. This guy here, man, he's $200. So I don't even know if they would do, if that's part of the 50 off sale. Then you can get these little signs here. You got more of the deer. Here, check this dude out. Okay, now here, coming down this aisle, you can see it on both sides. It's nothing but stockings the whole way down. So these guys here, let me zoom it back out.
Excuse me.
This aisle right here has probably more stockings than any other store anywhere ever. So these look like the more elegant and classier ones here. So let's take a sampling on price on these. Yeah, so these are fairly cheap. Most of these are $12 and 50 off from that. Yeah, all of these. God, you think they would be priced a lot more than that? Because we've paid more than that at other stores in the past, that's for sure. So this just gives you a view here of all the different styles they got going down there. And then they got tree skirts along the bottom here. So there's probably 24 different designs of tree skirts going down each side of this aisle here. And then here, as you look at some of these stockings on this side, yeah, I'd say there's probably almost 100 different styles of stockings down here. And then here's some of the other tree skirts. So you got stuff from complete fur to kind of simple and retro Christmas designs. And look at some of these stockings here, man.
Oh my gosh. She likes the llama.
See, and then right over here you got all these here.
No, I'm not taking the llama. It don't match.
So we're going to come around the other end of that aisle. So I want to show you, they got some Kurt Adler stockings that I saw there. The Kurt Adlers are probably the nicer looking ones there. They're the licensed ones here. See all these right here, the licensed ones, those are Kurt Adlers. So he's got Grinch, Frozen there, Disney, and nothing says Christmas like Star Wars. And here they even have some for your pets too, for the dogs, for the cats. They got some there. I want to show you this here. This nativity scene up here is incredible. I'll probably bet that this is not part of the 50 off sale because it looks like it's the only one there. But look how much all of these pieces cost, you know. The wise man's $350, Mary's $200. Ironically, Jesus is the bargain one right there. He's only $80. But these are probably the best design painted ones I've ever seen here. And then also, so we showed you all of those garlands down there, right? Let me try to make sure we're zoomed out here so I can show you these wreaths. They got boatloads of different wreaths here. Just total boatloads. So they're all different designs here. And then they have some that are blank here because they have a couple of aisles with stuff here to decorate all these. So this is your canvas and you are the artist. So before I get into that, I'm going to show you some of these. These are wall art here and window clings that they've got here. So this whole aisle here, all the way down both sides, has all of the designs and materials and stuff that you can put on those wreaths to build your own wreaths or garlands. So, I mean, they got everything from nice glittery poinciana flowers and everything red. That's all kind of organized by color here. All the berries. So pretty much you're limited only by your imagination, you know. They got really nice pine cones and stuff like that. The berries.
unmarked price with hundreds of options.
And so we came in the other night actually, and we filmed a whole 4K super high resolution video of all of this here. So we're going to upload that because I'm willing to bet that the quality of this, because YouTube doesn't always give you the best quality when you're doing live streams here. Anyway, so here's all your deco meshes and ribbons. So they have different widths from 6 inches all the way up to 2 feet wide here. And then here's all the ribbons for your trees, or even for gift wrapping as well. So yeah, they got some pretty cool designs in here. Here's a close-up of these here. These are a little bit darker, on the darker side. But they've got pretty much every color shade variation you can imagine. Hey, these are cool too. These are your coasters. So they're kind of like wood on the front, or I'm not sure if it's wood or plastic. Yeah, I think it's wood. So each one has its own little saying. These are $4, and you know that's going to be 50 off of that too. And here's our candles they've got here. Now here you got some miniature wreaths. So these are typically about 12 inches. They've got all sorts of designs of those too here. And looks like birch tree limbs. And around here is some more cups. So they got a lot of frozen related. Let me see how much these are at. Let's see, these are $11.99 for these guys here. Now here we got some, I saw some elf ones before. Let me see, they're down here. Yeah, they got some themed from Elf. And just when you thought it was over, it just keeps on going. So you got trays here, stuff for place settings. These are nice. You're getting into all of the kitchen mitts, the kitchen towels. A lot of this stuff is mostly Robert Stanley. So he's got a lot of really good designs. This guy's probably raking in the bucks big time. And let's see, we got more over here. I'm going to start on this end here and show you some more. Just total Christmas. This is like walking into the set of a Hallmark Christmas movie. So you got more here.
Yeah.
You got some cookie cutters here. Little utensils for the little kitties to play and help cook. Got aprons here. So you got a lot of different plates here and table runners. To me, I still think the best table runners are at Macy's. Macy's, yeah, we used to go and get them every year. These are really nice here too. Like the cardinal here on the towel here. This one is real sleek here. This is another table runner with Santa and the reindeer on it. This sort of reminds me of a Thomas Kincaid type painting. Right? Here you go. Milk for Santa. That's cute. Reindeer. So these are more fringe table runners here. All right, so I want to go to the, oh, here's the next section here. So here they got some really eclectic mix of trees. I like this one here. Wall of fruits on it. Here you go, check this dude out. So let's see how much this tree is. Okay, this is $40 here and probably 50 off, along with everything else here. And you got some really nice reindeers here. So these reindeers are, let me grab one here. he is, same thing, $40. Now my daughter liked this one. She liked the red one. And there was a green version of that one as well, that deer. Some topiaries here. Want some nice Christmas topiaries. So now you're coming to more of the, these are more of the, I don't know what to call these. I call them kind of like just fantasy fun. Some are made out of, actually I think all of them are made out of like resin, but they're made to look like wood, like they're carved out of wood. So here we go. So I want to go down. Let's see, we came out of that aisle. Yeah, we did. So now we're gonna go down here, and they've got right here, they got a whole bunch of Grinch related stuff here. It was the night before Grinchmas. There's Max. They got some wood art here. And so apparently all of these here are exclusive only to Hobby Lobby, so we can't find these anywhere else. So these are all kind of, they're painted wood, looks like about 3/8 of an inch thick. And this is a canvas. A lot of Grinch stuff here for sure. I mean, look at this, that's almost the whole half of an aisle here. Here's one, Be Merry, Not a Grinch. So, and then they got, so here, this is like a place setting. And this one, $8. So you figure you're gonna walk out of here at $4 with that one. And these plates here are $10. These little trays. This would be cool. I'm sure the little kiddies would like this. And let's see. So we're starting to get more into like the room decorations and stuff. And these are cool here. You just stick them right. Little kiddies can put these like right on the desk in their room. There. You got more Christmas signs. I mean, just, it's mind-boggling how much stuff they've got here. This right here is all for the yard. This goes out in your front yard. These are your metal signs here. A little retro there, metal one there. These are nice here. I like this one here. Advice from a snowman. Don't get too much sun. Be well-rounded. Everyone knows carrots are good for you. Stay cool. Spend time outdoors. I like that. So they have a bunch of little kind of decorative signs and things that you can put around like on your mantles. And they got more pillows. And they got some more Grinch stuff here. Man, as if it wasn't enough over there, they had to put tons more here. I think that's the most amount of Grinch stuff I've ever seen at any Christmas place there. Grinch greetings. Okay, so here is where you find a lot of the miniature nativity scenes and some of the statues and stuff there. You know, they don't mess around with these, man. Look at this, just total, very intricate. Here's another one here. Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. Then they have little simple ones, and these kind of remind me of the old Precious Moments. So let me see how much some of these are. Is there a price on this one here with the angel? Yeah, that one's $40. So with the 50 off sale, you'll pay $20 for that. And then this one here, that one's $50, so you'll pay $25 for that with the sale here. Now here they got some more signs. I really like this one. This one's very clever right here. So yeah, this is the aisle. It has all of the religious signs and the nativities. And now we're starting to get into some of these giant goblets here. Look at these things. This one's cute, huh? It's a nice design. Let me see what these are going for. It says, hold on one second, $21.99. So you'll pay half of that. So let's see, they got some eclectic mixes of old retro Santas. You got some snow globes here. Most of these snow globes are $30, and you'll get them for 50 off. So it's just amazing how the whole store here is pretty much Christmas. So here you got some of the jingle bells and all that. You got more of the yard art metal signs here. More pillows. And you got some more of these old-fashioned kind of metal signs. These are kind of cool. You got Merry Christmas there. I like this one here. So you'll see this kind of imagery here a lot with the old retro truck with the tree in the back here. Here's a cool one here. Santa on the tractor. Okay, so now as we come around off to this side, so they have a whole end cap here that's got the puzzles of all different kinds, and you know, my favorites are always going to be the Thomas Kincaids right here. His paintings are the best. You got Rudolph there. You got another Thomas Kincaid there. You got Peanuts here. And of course they always have all the ones with the pets. The doggies and the kitties. Let's see what's on this side. So I got some stuffed animals here, and you got more puzzles here. And this is probably the largest array of nutcrackers that I've ever seen anywhere. They've got every type here. They got kings and queens and princesses and soldiers. The Santa here is pretty cool. Look at this one. So let's see. This one's $100. So this one here, if he's part of the sale, he should be $50. I like these kind of mannequin-like Santas here. Little Western Santa. They got every type of Santa here. There's Workshop Santa there. What an amazing array there. And let's see, did we catch everything down there? No, we got one more here. So here is more of the, like, the home decorating stuff here. Signs you can hang up throughout your house. These are kind of cool. I like the colors on these because these would be for somebody with like a more modern house that's maybe kind of traditionally white inside. So they got all these different knickknacks and stuff you can populate around your house. This one is kind of cool here. This is like a furry present. see how much this guy is. $35, so that would be half off of that. Yeah, they definitely got some niche stuff in here. Some of these things I'm willing to bet are still going to be here after Christmas. You got different snowman designs here. Some plants to put in the middle of your table. They got more paintings and signs here. Yeah, I'd say this pretty much outdoes everybody here. Hobby Lobby goes out all out like this every year. And then if you look across the top over here, you can see they've got these, let me zoom in, these like, those are the Santa Claus pop-ups there. And then those are the ceramic lighted Christmas trees there. You plug them in and they light up. We usually see those every year here. Now there's another section down here because that was just the decorations. What we have now over here is in the art. Like the art and supplies. So little kiddies can play with all these things here, all these little crafts. These are paper crafts here. All the little miniature signs. So pretty much whatever you can dream up, you'll find here, for sure. They got all sorts of paper crafts here. Any theme you can think of related to Christmas, it is here. And around the other side here, we've got things like bracelets, earrings, pendants. I mean, most of these are very, very inexpensive too. Here you got buttons, if you want to do some sewing. Hey, look and see, you get gingerbread buttons on there too. You got some little mini Santa hats. Let's see what else they got around here. So here's all the thin ribbons. And little kids can make a nativity kit. I like these little stockings here. So these you can probably color them in. These are stencil kits here. These are your letter stickers here. Snow globe frame. So this would be like for doing a class. Like a group of kids could do a project there. And they have other little crafts here, little reindeer kits. Snowflakes. These are like a rubbery type of snowflake here. That's not too bad. $6. So there's pretty much everything here that you can possibly imagine. They have all these different crafts here. Holly, 12 pieces. Yeah, they got some part of stuff to make costumes with. And more of the kits. These are cool here. So these are sun catchers here. So what it is you get this plastic here and you paint the watercolor on there. So it makes like a stained glass window. And for $3 you can't go wrong. So they have that one. They have a Santa Claus one. They have a tree with a present. They have snowflakes. Cinnamon craft sticks. Now here you're starting to get into the blank stuff where you can just start populating them with your designs. And they got more snowman guys up here. Got some pom-poms. All the different pom-pom styles here. And then here you're starting to see more of like the blank wood. So now you can get these and paint them, decorate them any way you want. Then on this side here, you got the little crafts here. You can make these little ornaments and paint them up. So we've pretty much gone all the way around the store, and it's just Christmas everywhere here. These are more ornaments, and here's the handprint kit. $4.99. So these are cardboard ornaments. You can paint these any way you want them. Plastic ornaments. So, yeah, these, I don't know if any of these, if you can open them up and put stuff in them. I think you probably could with this one. And we have more pillows. Here's the old retro style again with the truck. So if you guys have never been here before, I'm going to show you a couple of other things that they've got here for doing like your decorating here. So this is kind of like they got them divided up by like aisles. So this is kind of like the farmhouse aisle here. So you'll see generally stuff kind of farm related. And same with on this side too. And they always have like an aisle with all the different sized clocks, giant clocks there as well. Yeah, fancy arches and stuff, wall decor. So they got some kind of reshaped art there. So if you're going to be like selling your house, these are good for staging, you know. If you want to make your rooms look a little more homey there. And here you got stuff for home theater. If any of you have a home theater, you can get all these decorations in here and stick them in your home theater. My daughter plays piano, so she's come in here and bought like a lot of these different things in here. Things related to the keyboard. That thing's kind of cool right there. And you got more wall decor. So they're also big here on all of these signs here. You'll see a lot of these, you know, bless our house type signs. Bless this mass. Thankful for this. What I want to find is over here. So here they have a lot of stuff like different countries. So here they got Paris. This is popular with a lot of teenage girls will come in here and start collecting up the Paris stuff here. And here's more of the fantasy. Yeah, this one's like mermaids and unicorns. And then here's for the little teeny babies. Here's for the girly princess stuff here. And they got a lot of good sports stuff here. And automotive. So here's some of your Americana type automotive stuff here too. You got Route 66. Here's more of the Americana here. Automobile related. And here's some of the kind of patriotic section here. And here's stuff for Dad, if you know anybody with a man cave, this is where you'd come to get all the cool signs and stuff to stock it with. Know anybody with a Corvette? So they have a lot of these different signs related to Corvettes, Camaros, Mustangs. This is neat. It's kind of a 3D thing, so as you walk and move, it kind of changes a little bit. And we get more of a Western theme here. And then this section here is mostly ocean theme, kind of beach related, salt life. And they've got more here, and they've got fishing related, more boating and yachting themed. So there's pretty much every category you can think of in here. And they got a big section here with all of the comic heroes and stuff. You got different signs and paintings. Some are 3D, like the Spider-Man one here. This is actually a multimedia one that kind of sticks out in 3 dimensions. That Star Wars sign. So you could pretty much make anybody's room in here. So you got more of these guys. And then here they got this whole Star Wars section, and these are phenomenal because this one here is like 3D, as you see it move. And the X-Wing fighters they're 3-dimensional, so it looks like they're sticking out. The Death Star home is a cool one. So you probably can't see it on the video, but it like looks like it's sticking 3-dimensional out of the frame there. All of these are all kind of 3-dimensional here. All right. So that is pretty much the tour of the whole Christmas section and the more memorable parts of the store. But it's hard to believe that this whole section, all the way down there, all of these aisles here, and then all of those aisles completely over there are just 100% Christmas stuff. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this tour. We did shoot a 4K high definition tour the other day, and we're going to upload it in a few days. And I wanted to remind you that at 8:30 this evening, we are uploading our other video, the premiere on that remodeling that we did for that lady's the shower pan that leaked. That was totally amazing. You have to see that transformation. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, folks. We appreciate each and every one of you being here tonight, and we'll see all of you on the next one. Ciao.